Life was going great, and my wedding was now over, and it was time for the honeymoon. This is when I expected things to actually slow down in the business due to me being away from the business and me working less and being there less with my team. So I expected things to kind of die down and level off a little bit. I ended up spending 3 months in Europe, traveling to new countries, traveling to new cities with my brand new wife. We went to Italy, we went to Monaco for the Formula One race. We went to Barcelona, we went to Paris, we went to Switzerland for 2 weeks, and all these different areas. We stayed in tiny towns that you could only access by train. We went to Lauterbrunnen. We ended up going to Austria, to Vienna, to Romania, and then we ended up even going to London, New York on the way back home. Every city I went to, we would try new foods. We would go explore things. We would get on a Lime scooter and go sit by the beach or go visit a new town or go to a fancy restaurant. I was thriving. I was eating croissants, drinking my espresso. I was having the perfect Euro summer. I was still working on the business on the side, and I was still grinding at night. You know, in the daytime, we'd go out and explore. When we'd come home, I would grind, and some days I would just grind all day. But I was definitely enjoying myself a lot. And naturally, like I said, I thought things were going to slow down. But throughout my Euro summer, we went from 100K MRR to over $250,000 in monthly recurring revenue. That was all during my honeymoon. That was shocking. I mean, I hadn't mentioned Atlas anywhere. I hadn't talked about Atlas. I had built a team. The team knew what to do, and I got married. I started traveling, spending a ton of money, living a dream life, dream vacation, Euro maxing, and I was doing anything I wanted. And my business went from $100,000 a month in recurring revenue to $250,000 a month plus in just a couple of months. Things were going insanely well. Like the amount of euphoria, the amount of dopamine, the endorphins were constantly flooding my veins. And I have to give a massive amount of credit to my team because they carried a lot of my weight during that time. And it's not even a question. If it wasn't for them, none of this would have been possible. But I have to give a huge shout out to them. And the Atlas team is an amazing, amazing, hardworking, intelligent, driven team. I owe them a lot. I had a great honeymoon. It was the most beautiful time of my life. But it was time to head home and get back into the trenches and lock in again to focus and work on getting the business to the next leg up before things actually did start to slow down.